What's happening, y'all? Let's do this video, man. Let's go ahead, chop it up, man. We gotta go ahead, chop it up about Terence Crawford and Bob Arum. Once again. Y'all know I love to cook on these videos because I got a long little history of Terence Crawford fans coming around here talking shit and going against everything that I'm saying. So listen. Last week, right, I think Fight Hub did an interview with Bob Arum. Well, first of all, y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already, man. Appreciate all the new subscribers, man. Salute to all y'all. So listen. I think it was Fight Hub that Bob Arum did an interview with, right? So he did the interview, and the guy, I think Mark, asked him about Terence Crawford. Asked him about Terence Crawford in the Manny Pacquiao situation and how Earl Spence got the Manny Pacquiao fight and everything like that. So Bob Arum comes out, right? Bob Arum says that he could have gotten Terence Crawford the fight with Manny Pacquiao. He said it like it wasn't nothing. He said, let me find this shit. Hold on, man.
It's happened, so do you share in his frustration?
No. I mean, except...
First of all, let's stop it right there. He asked him, do he share the frustration with Terence Crawford? That nigga said no. See, one thing I know about older people, man, as they get older and shit like that, up in the age, you know, 60, 50, 60, 70, they start giving less of a fuck. Every year that goes by, they start giving more and more of a less, if that makes sense, of a fuck about everything, bro. He said he don't share shit with Terence Crawford. He don't give a fuck.
Frustration, at a large extent, based on the pandemic. I would have had the Crawford fight with Manny Pacquiao done for the Mideast. All the numbers were agreed on by the fighters with the country. And then, of course, the Minister of Health said you can't go ahead because we can't assure that you'd have spectators because of the COVID. Well, so the deal didn't get killed. The deal got punted to the spring. And if we get a vaccine and if the COVID is somewhat under control, I'm sure we could renew that and get that fight on. The other fight for him that I guess he would look for would be Errol Spence against, this is fighting December 5.
Hold on. I'm tripping. This shit old, bro. This ain't the one. Hold on. 1 second.
I'm here with the greatest promoter of all time, Mr. Bobby.
Okay, this the one. And what's crazy is he was talking like that, and that shit was, I found the wrong video because there's so many of them motherfuckers. So I clicked on the wrong one, but this is the actual one though. That's what's crazy, bro. he talks shit. He been talking shit about this nigga for hella.
Bob, great, really, it should be an exciting fight. A guy in Pacquiao who's going to come forward and let Shakur Stevenson do what he does best. But what do you say about the Terence Crawford fight? That he's kind of...
Thinks he can beat Crawford. Thinks he's tougher than Crawford and can beat him. Again, I'm not, who am I to say no or yes? I mean, that's why they do the fights.
Right. And speaking of Crawford, what's in store for him, for Terence Crawford?
And we're meeting with
that nigga said, who?
people on Friday.
He said, who? He want to forget Crawford's name, bro. He want to forget Crawford. All in all, man. And what's crazy was, man, he was prepping himself for this answer the whole fucking interview. He knew this was the question that he feel the most funniest about. So he knew this fucking question was coming. This old man crazy, man.
And we're going to have him in the ring in October. And then we'll see.
And what fucked me up is, right, he said he gonna have Crawford back in October. If y'all don't see the play, man, then I don't know what. I'm telling y'all to play right now. I'm telling everybody to play. Everybody watching this video, I'm telling you to play right now. What I feel like gonna happen. I mean, what I feel like is going on. He got Crawford fighting in October because that's when his contract supposedly ends, right? So, if Crawford plans on doing anything afterwards, that nigga won't be able to do it till the next year. He won't be able to do it till fucking January, February type shit, because if you fight in October, right, these guys need a couple months after a fight, man. 2 or 3 months. 3 months, at least, after a fight. So if you fight in October, only way you can make the Earl Spence fight is probably fucking January, February. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy, bro. So he know what he doing, because he already feel like you gonna leave him, right? So that's why he acting like the way he acting. Because he know you leaving. He got you fighting in October because that's when your contract leaves. So, nigga, you gonna fight on that he ain't finna lead you into a fucking major fight perfectly lining up. He ain't finna line you up perfectly with a fucking fight date that's perfect for you. He don't give a fuck about that shit, man. He doing anything in his power to ruin all that shit. Since it ain't gonna happen on his turn. Or he don't get no cut out the shit. And it's just how you feel. And you can't, and you know I'm right, because Bob Arum tell you all the time, if he ain't making no money off the shit, or if he don't see no profit, he don't give a fuck. And it ain't happening. So it is what it is, man. So you know I'm keeping it 100.
Where he goes from there.
Any potential opponents you could discuss that?
I don't want to discuss it until I talk to them.
Is it true? I know you said you can't see Josecito Lopez is being discussed.
No.
And the crazy thing is, he say till he don't want to discuss it until he talk with him. I think Crawford don't want to talk to you no more. Finally, I don't think he want to talk to you no more. He might not even fight in October and just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So he, I don't know. We gonna see how this shit play out, but.
Did you see things on the internet?
Trust me. I don't. I mean, I've never even heard that name. I know he is, kid, but I've never heard that name in reference to Crawford.
What were your thoughts when it turned out Spence got the Pacquiao fight instead of Terence?
We had the first crack up, and we had the money coming from Abu Dhabi, and for one reason or another, probably because of the pandemic, the Abu Dhabi people.
Okay. First of all, he said that Bob Arum said that they had the first crack. So that means Manny Pacquiao was willing to fight Terence Crawford first. I wonder why. Was it because he feel like he can beat Terence Crawford? I don't know. But if y'all had the first dibs, he said they had the first dibs. Let's finish before I get on this shit.
Didn't come through, and that Pacquiao wanted to fight, and it's an enormous risk for any promoter doing a Pacquiao fight because of his purse guarantee.
Well, Bob, I don't know if anyone's actually asked you this. What do you make of when people in boxing, other fighters, whomever, managers, they place the blame on you for Terence not getting the big fights and what happened?
Well, they don't understand what the situation is. I mean, a lot of, this is a business. And could I have gotten the Terence fight with Manny Pacquiao? Of course. But again, I'm not.
That's crazy, bro. He just says it like it's nothing. That nigga say, could I gotten the fight? Of course I could have got the fight, but it's not a fucking superstar, and I can't make no motherfucking money off the nigga. That's what he wanted to say.
In business. business to lose millions of dollars. And when we estimated what it would do, our figures showed that it would be a substantial loss. Now,
so what they did was they did the numbers, right? And they feel like they couldn't give Manny Pacquiao $20 million or more or whatever he wanted. You know what I'm saying? $20 million. They feel like they couldn't give him the money. So they said fuck it and scrap the fight. Just as they did before years ago. And what fucked me up is Bob Arum. Why the fuck do you continue? Why don't you just release the nigga, man? You should just release the nigga. If you can't make no money off of him, you should just release him, bro. Simple as that. If you can't make no paper off of him, same thing with Crawford. Can't put all the blame on Bob because Crawford got in the shit in the first place. If he told you this shit before, this shit ain't new, man. He said it. He said damn near this exact thing before, bro. He said he could have made the fucking fight before, but he wasn't gonna give that nigga $20 million. So what was different this time? Only thing that was different this time is he thought that fucking Abu Dhabi motherfucker was gonna put up the money so he wouldn't put up his own money. That was the only reason he was gonna try to make this shit happen. But we seen how that play out, man. Them niggas probably did their own numbers and knew they weren't gonna make no money. So the whole thing is Crawford is not a big enough star to give him in to risk him giving Manny Pacquiao or whatever the money he want, cause he feel like he ain't gonna make it back. But the crazy thing is, I feel like they was gonna make some paper off that shit, bro. Come on now, man. That was gonna be a big fight. As much shit as I talk about this shit, man, I still believe it probably wasn't gonna be as big of a fight it is with Earl and Pacquiao with Earl, but it still was gonna be a fucking big fight with Bud and Manny Pacquiao. But it is what it is, man. This some shit we already been knew. It's almost like beating a fucking dead horse, almost at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just reporting on it, and the next thing we gonna see is if Crawford is actually gonna fight in October, and if he actually gonna leave Bob, because he could have left the first time when that nigga said some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have left then. But the crazy thing is about this whole shit is, man, to me, I gotta give my personal opinion on this shit too. To me, none of these guys need promoters, man. None of these dudes, man. Especially when you in your fucking 30s. Now, that's just fucking pure lazy shit. You just being fucking lazy, bro. No, none of these niggas need promoters. Especially if you in your fucking 30s. You don't need no fucking promoter. Social media is your fucking promoter. You telling me this old ass 90-year-old man can promote you better than you can, and you got all this fucking energy and shit, and you the nigga know how you want to be promoted. So why won't you just do the shit yourself? That shit just lazy as fuck, bro. That's why I can't even feel sorry, because it's like, bro, niggas been saying this shit for years. Can't even feel sorry for Bud, man. Like I said, man, none of these niggas need promoters. Anytime I see a fighter with a promoter in your 30s, it's cool for the young fighters, because they still, you know what I'm saying, learning the ropes. But once you in your 30s and shit like that, man, and you a star already, or you got some kind of a name, then you don't need no promoter, man. All this, you got social media, man. Same thing when it comes to the music industry. A lot of these niggas, man, don't need no fucking major label, bro. You can be independent and get on the grind yourself. We got social media, bro. You can make Instagram posts and shit like that do fucking hundreds of thousands of likes and views and shit like that. And you telling me you need a fucking promoter? Man, you got too many platforms. You got Facebook, Instagram, fucking YouTube, which is probably the biggest one that you could use, YouTube. This shit crazy, bro. You got too many sources. And you already got millions. So you just being lazy as fuck. You just being lazy, man. So it is what it is, man. These guys, man. I don't even know what else to say, man. It is what it is, man. Bob said he coulda, shoulda, coulda, fucking woulda got you to fight. But you wasn't worth it. So it is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. And subscribe to the channel, man. This shit is modern day slavery, bro. Modern day slavery. Top Rank is like a slave ship. Now I hope Shakur Stevenson watching this shit, man. Cause I always hear Shakur Stevenson saying shit like, oh man, I don't like how they doing, but nigga, who is they, nigga? Cause you the only they is the niggas y'all fucking with. That's the only they. Cause ain't no fucking they. Don't try to put the blame on Sean, Earl, and every fucking body else. On the fighters and shit. You need to be watching this shit and plotting on how the fuck you gonna lead the first chance you get and be your own fucking promoter. I'm just saying, man. These niggas doing tax write-offs, all type of shit with Al Heyman, bro. They getting money that don't even show up on their net worth and don't even show up. That's why when Bob Arum tell y'all niggas, oh, they only made $2 million for this fight or this fight, nigga, that's the only fucking money that showed up because they wrote the rest of this shit off, nigga. They got S-Corps and all LLCs and shit set up to where they writing that shit off on their taxes to where they ain't got to pay taxes on that shit and it ain't popping up on their fucking network. On fucking Google, nigga. So y'all need to get with the fucking program and get with Al so y'all can learn some of this shit, man. And if y'all don't want to get with that nigga, crazy thing is, I seen the nigga Bernie, right? I'm going to make this, fuck it. We going to 20 minutes. I was just about to end the video because this bitch 17 minutes long. So look, y'all remember Bernie, right? Terence Crawford friend and shit. Nigga did a video not too long ago talking about how, the black man against us, the white man against us, the fans against... Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. All that crybaby ass, bitch ass shit, man. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. How you gonna say the black man talking about Al Heyman against you when you went against him? You went against him with the white motherfucker. Right or wrong. You went against him and you went to fuck with him, and then you expecting for him to still fuck with you when you chose sides already. That shit don't work like that, bro. If you wanted the nigga help and you heard all the rumors and good shit about him, you should have went to go see what the shit was about. Or stay open. Kept your options open. Move like a real businessman and shit like that. But you want to call other fighters like Earl, oh, he's a businessman. Well, nigga, I want to be a businessman too, man. I am a businessman. I'd rather be a fucking businessman. I'm a businessman and I work. I'd rather be a businessman than a nigga fucking around with this guy right here in this fucking picture. In this video. They're fucking with him. Look how he look. How the fuck you gonna put your fucking career in a nigga his hand? In his hand, he 90 some shit. He 100 fucking years old. Lazy ass niggas. Blame everybody else but they self. Shit crazy to me, bro. This nigga Bernie, man. Y'all nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta say you ain't gotta put your boy on Front Street in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But don't come out here faking and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I feel like. I feel like Bud team just ain't what it ain't what it's supposed to be. Because with this boxing shit, man, I love boxing, of course. But I also watch niggas' teams. I watch the business moves they make. I watch different shit, bro. You're not finna put me in no fucking box. Yeah, no boxing. Cause I don't want to be a fucking boxing conversor. Whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. These niggas a fucking boxing guru. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this shit, bro. I know my boxing shit. But I'm gonna talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, nigga. And what I feel like is these niggas got a poor ass team. You got a poor ass team. How the fuck is Bomac gonna be your manager, your fucking trainer, and your fucking personal cook barbecue man, and eat the cheeseburgers and shit himself? That shit don't make sense, bro. It didn't have a fucking promote. If he the manager where he got you in with Bob Arum, then he need to be fired. Cause he made you make a bad decision. Oh, those PBC boys. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like lame ass shit, man. But it is what it is, man. Bob Arum, man, owns that nigga, Terence Crawford, right now. Now, Terence Crawford got a choice in October. You fucking take the Underground Railroad, nigga, and take your ass over there to Al Heyman. Or stay your ass on that motherfucking plantation over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that we reference this shit to slaves and shit like that because he's still probably making some millions. But who gives a fuck if you gotta tear a piece off your soul and shit and give it to a motherfucker? Like, this shit don't mean shit, bro. Money ain't everything, bro. It's about being free, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about being free. But you always got a chance to fix this shit. Because one could say, oh man, you work a job. You're a fucking slave. Well, we're going to work with a fucking job. You don't just quit the job with nothing else. You work until you get into a better situation to where you ain't got to work for nobody else no more. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Until you put yourself in a better situation. Now, same thing with this boxing shit. You was already in a better situation. You been getting 3.5 for the longest. It was time to leave. But what you do? Stay with the nigga. Dumb shit. But it is what it is, man. Y'all know what's up, man. I got so many different type of videos and shit. This all you gotta do is look for it. So y'all hit that like button, man. And subscribe to the channel, man, before y'all get up out of here, man. Share the videos, too, if y'all want other people to see them, man. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.